Lads, I'm in Almaty's central market. It's called Green Market, and it is one of the highlights of this city. So let's kick on, explore this amazing market and check it out. What kind of food you can buy in this place, what kind of culinary highlights we can see in Kazakhstan, in glorious Kazakhstan. Let's kick on. Kazakhstan Green Market. So right from beginning we can see the nuts. So nuts are very popular here, especially colorful kind of plates with nuts. And this is more like a Caucasus stuff, Armenian, Georgian. It's called chuchela. Yeah, fruits are general, same stuff, bananas, all typical stuff. So it's now the winter, so obviously it's gonna be lots of winter vegetables. And yeah, we are entering the interesting part. So this is really interesting part because as you know, Kazakh people like the horse meat, and mainly this is like a horse meat. So it's like a meat heaven here. Like basically you can find everything here other than pork. Lads, they didn't let me shoot on my GoPro. They told me that it's prohibited to shoot on a camera video, only on the phone. And so now I'm recording on my phone rather than GoPro. And this is like a horse meat stalls. And the most like tastiest part for Kazakhs is this these stripes with fat, and this is like a famous Kazakh kazi, which is sausage, Kazakh sausage, horse meat sausage. That's here. The lady shows how kazi has been made. So basically, it's like horse intestines and whole pieces of meat, not grind meat, just pieces of meat are going into the sausage. So it's like basically like housing for sausage or meat, and fat and like pieces, big chunks of meat. There you go. It's very simple, and it's considered like one of the tastiest things you can get here in Kazakhstan. Lads, I came to the dairy product, and they have few dairy products very interesting. This is like a sweet stuff. It's like made out of milk, and this is like milks, the tops from the milks. Check this out. This is like a salty butter made inside the sheep's lamb's stomach. So this is whole lamb stomach filled with butter, and it's getting aged down there. Check out how yellow it is, and it tastes absolutely amazing. This is like a butter in another level. And that's further on we have more of this smoked horse meat stalls. Ну да, я же не разбираюсь, так что...
Не, ну некоторые любят жирнее, некоторые не жирнее.
Ага.
Кому что нравится.
Ну, в общем, это вот там просто мясо и жир, да, получается?
1400. Ага. Все порезать вот так?
Да, можешь просто порезать тогда на кусочки, да. О, отлично. I got a present, that's just a smoked sausage from horse meat, and let's try it out. Wow. Yeah, amazing stuff. Horse meat is absolutely top notch here. It's just so tasty, so more dense, so more like rich. So rather than beef, like compared to beef, horse meat is just another level, next level really. Kazakh hospitality, check it out. Like the man gave me a present, a bit of more sausage, a horse sausage, and just some presents. So everywhere you go you get some bits and pieces, presents, etc. Like Kazakh people is just absolutely amazing.
Да, спасибо.
Yeah, lads, they didn't let me to shoot on my GoPro, so I decided to actually combine my phone with GoPro and go and shoot with phone and GoPro together. So yeah, I hope they won't be able to recognize that I have another camera, because you can shoot on a phone but not on any other camera, which is kind of weird. So yeah, I bought some kazi, and yeah, they're making them here, and they're smoking them in smokehouse, and selling them on another stalls. All the stuff. Also, despite the fact this is a Muslim country, you can find the pork meat here as well. Here we go, the pork heads, and yeah, it's available. You can buy pork meat easily here, no problem. Here we go, lads. This is Almaty Bazaar, heaven for horse lovers and horses as well, on the last leg of the journey. Interesting thing is, down there is a bazaar, and on top there are like 4 different cafes on these columns. So I think I'm just gonna drop down in one of them and have something to eat. That is nice, sunny, kind of warmish day, around like 2-3 degrees heat, and I decide to have a meal outside, not in cafe restaurants. I kind of got tired of them, and bought some nice stuff. And check this out, I have a bread from tandir. It's just super hot. He just took it out right from tandoor, and it's very warm. I got a kazi, horse sausage, and I got a tan, which is ayran. But tan, usually it's called Armenian drink, but yeah, it was here as well. So I just gonna have this amazing meal here in the park in the city, and I kind of miss this warmth from the sun. It has been long winter. Yeah, just gonna enjoy my meal now, lads. And this is central mosque of Almaty. It looks big, but if you compare this to the mosques in Astana, to the new mosques in Astana, newly built, this is really tiny, because mosque down there is just so massive. I've never seen something before. It's like a shopping center. It's like mosque with underground car park under the mosque, and the restaurants and everything. So it was absolutely massive. So this looks nice, but it's tiny compared to the one in the capital. The city is kind of typical big Soviet city, with a metro system, with monumental buildings like this. They're absolutely massive, and they're all have been during Soviet era. Obviously, if you actually move me from one kind of big-ish Soviet city to another Russian city, to Almaty, I wouldn't recognize this is different country. So very similar, like monuments are similar. Most of them are, not most of them, quite a lot of them are about Second World War, like war memorials, etc. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's massive, beautiful. It's kind of, it's still Soviet. It gives me Soviet feel. For example, Astana is completely different, and Astana has nothing from the Soviet time, because city has been built from scratch during last like 25-30 years, and this city is the old Soviet city. That's why it has buildings like this, and it has completely different vibe. In general, it is something like this, like a very typical nice cozy streets with combi blocks, etc. So it's nice, but I'm just repeating myself again. I wouldn't say, for me personally, it's something new. Like sometimes you can see some ornaments, some elements on the buildings, that Kazakh, but in general it's like a Soviet era buildings. For example, yeah, I came to this building, it's theater or something, and check it out, it has kind of Kazakh bits and pieces, decorations on that building, but yeah, rest of it, it's like this. This is most original Republic Square I've ever seen in my life. Check this out, behind me two like a commie block buildings, like a real kind of like a work, lads, work, everything is work, there's nothing, they're pure constructivism, pure like a function, no aesthetics, nothing. And from the left and right, the huge massive buildings, even earlier age built, like they're even more constructivism, they're even more function rather than aesthetics. And if you check out behind me, just ignore this modern dome behind, it's a kind of government building. Again, it's like a monolith. Here we go, lads, I'm in more business part of the town, and check this out. Yeah, this is like a vibe of a big city. On this side is skyscrapers, few of them, not many, but still, and big roads like TVs and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, looks very modern. And check this out, this is the TV tower, and actually this tower's height is world first. This is like a tallest tower, not actual tower, but actual by the relative height from the sea level of the tip of the tower, because the tower is sitting on the mountain and it has elevation, so it's not tallest tower, but the toppest part of this tower is the highest in the world. Let's say this way. I heard that this city is super polluted because it's kind of one side is a mountain and another side is a valley without much wind. I don't know, somehow this city accumulates a lot of bad air, and I think it's number 7 in the world. I think sometimes it's number 3 in the world, sometimes it's number 7 in the world, but it's just in top 10 most polluted cities in the world, Almaty. Also, I heard that this city is so congested. Pretty much most of the roads are blocked and traffic everywhere, so it's really congested. So kind of the city hasn't been initially designed for this amount of cars. And yeah, there is a metro system, etc., but it's just still not enough for amount of people currently this city possessing. I think it's over 2 million, and it's keep growing.